Excuse me.
I love Majima. Unironically, I want the kind of suit jacket Majima has.
Why did Delta decide to call me right now?
Delta Airlines?
No, Delta Typhoon. Hold on, I'm gonna mute the party real
Yeah.
quick. I'm also on stream. Oh,
All right, then. So, who are you in a call with?
hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm playing Death Stranding, and I wanted to talk to one of my other friends.
With? It's probably someone I don't know.
No, it's no one. They're all for Xbox.
Uh, well, basically this entire fucking day after my coworker got home, it's like I've been trying to find someone to talk to.
Oh, okay.
And I'm about to drive back home. Well, drive to the apartment. So I locked that shit up, right?
I just wanted your perspective on little things. I wasn't gonna, start the first chapter of the whole game. I was just gonna, look at the assortment of things I can do.
Well, here's the best thing you can do. Go about it like you're writing a book first.
Didn't we already do that?
Basically. But yeah, if I remember correctly, the reasoning was try and go at it with like the Witcher approach.
Yeah.
I mean, that really is all CD Projekt Red does, is they take existing things, like maybe, books, board games, whatever the fuck, and then they turn them into,
Proper
video games.
RPGs.
Oh yeah, did you see that, it's like Warframe, it's gonna have, like, cross-save sometime in December. I think it's December 1st. So you can carry over your save game from whatever your primary was,
Xbox.
and use that on. You can use that on basically any platform you have.
I'm so sleep deprived. When you said Warframe, I was thinking of Warhammer. I was so confused.
Did either of us even play any of that? Well, no, because fucking Vermintide exists. But anyway, what was the other one? The FPS for Warhammer?
I mean the one that's gonna come out?
Uh, actually, there's two of them, right?
I don't know.
If I can remember.
I just know they have one FPS or third-person shooter for Warhammer that's just got delayed another 6 months.
No, the one that I'm thinking of is first person, and I think one of the secondary title words was dark or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 6:04. I'm not trying to get home any later than.
Head east toward West Sunrise Boulevard.
Yeah.
Just doxed you.
Oh shit. Are you streaming?
Yes, I said that earlier.
Oh man. Well, it's a good thing I don't live anywhere near sunrise. Let's see here. We're just gonna turn those notifications off.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
But yeah,
Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam.
today was a thing. I mean, nothing bad happened, but oh man, it's great that I actually have a fucking job now because now I can actually talk about the shitty ass clients. So basically, on Tuesday, I'm gonna end up going back to this dude's house. Mind you, the entire time that I was there, he didn't say anything. All right, it's like didn't make any like requests, didn't ask any questions. He just let me do the service. So I end up going up to him, getting his signature, and then it's like, okay, make sure that you lock your door. So I gotta tell him that, and it's like, all right, so everything seems fine. Come to find out, when I finally go to this staff meeting, maybe one or two, no, actually, I think that was on Tuesday. Yeah, it was on Tuesday. So I go to the staff meeting, and this dude ends up getting mentioned. Not gonna say his actual name, since stream and all.
Yeah.
But yeah, he gets mentioned, and oh shit, fucking map is upside down. There we go. All right, and starts saying it's like, oh, I'm unsatisfied with your worker's performance. It's like he didn't do this, this, and this, and it's like none of us have done that ever. So apparently, from what I had heard from another coworker that serviced his apartment more than I
Jeez.
ever had,
Sorry, both my dogs just started going
apparently
ballistic.
he just talks to him like the entire time through. It's like apparently the last time he serviced his apartment, he only went in there with like maybe a fourth of a tank of liquid, and he ended up running out like basically halfway through. And apparently him just talking about like a fucking longboard that he had inside of his apartment kept him distracted enough that he didn't say shit about the service that was done. So this dude, it's like we started fucking joking about it because like my coworker just had a bed bug job that it's like apparently this homeless dude came in. It's like told the people that were working there, it's like, yeah, just shave me down, shave off my dreads, shave off my facial hair and all that. Apparently this dude was absolutely fucking infested with bed bugs. And for whatever reason, my coworker kept the fucking dreadlock sample. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Like that's just fucking gross, dude. There's someone else's hair and it's got fucking like a million fucking bed bugs in it. Like straight up. He had said this dreadlock, it looked like it was just a rope of bed bugs.
Jeez.
So we started joking about that shit, and he kept on suggesting, it's like, you want this fucking dreadlock? You can just fucking hide it somewhere in that dude's apartment. It's like, unleash the plague. It's like, I'm not gonna kid you, I fucking 15% of me, I fucking considered it. But yeah. It's like, I don't know, like, you dude straight up didn't say shit to me. Didn't make any suggestions, any requests. Maybe he just doesn't fucking speak English. Like, I don't fucking... No, that's bullshit. He fucking speaks English because he was talking about the fucking longboard in his apartment. This motherfucker just didn't say shit to me. Oh, man.
Okay. Imagine the sassiest elderly African woman you can.
Alright.
I had to deal with that 2 nights in a row.
Like, actual, like, fucking continental African?
No,
Or, like, African American?
African American. I'm trying to go about this
Alright.
lightly on Twitch. I don't know what's gonna get me
Why
in
are you
trouble, what's not.
speeding up? I need to get over, you fucking asshole! Are you doing this on purpose? You fucking bitch. Alright. Anyway. But yeah. Alright, so
Yeah.
as you were saying...
She complained about me 2 days in a row. Now, this is a tall... This is like a 6'5" elderly black woman. She came up to me and goes, "Can you turn your music down? I've got my AirPods all the way up, and I can still hear your music over mine. The other employees don't have their music this loud. But I can only have this problem when it's you with the music." Keep in mind, I'm playing like classic rock. And I don't touch the volume button. I leave it at the same volume as all my other coworkers, where we're supposed to leave it. Because no one wants us fiddling with all the controls to the volume. So I have to turn it down because she keeps complaining. So eventually I started just playing the softer music. And you wanna know what happens when I play softer music? She doesn't show
She
up.
said the same fucking thing.
No, she
Oh.
just doesn't show up the days that I play soft music. And when I do play hard rock, she shows up and complains.
So she's just a bitch who can't handle the culture.
Yes. Apparently she's a high school teacher.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
She's a high
That's
school math teacher. I think she's like... not advanced algebra, but the one after that.
Alright, so 1 second. I need to reset the connection real quick. There we go. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, there we go. Right. Currently going 70 on a toll road. But yeah, just in general, if you've got someone that teaches kids at this point in any capacity, and they're a woman, more than likely you're not really going to get the most accepting or tolerating people.
My best friend's parents are both teachers. And they're, like, super laid back.
That's an exception to the rule.
Yeah.
Order assigned.
Although I have very little respect for any school faculty in
Have a
America.
pleasant journey.
But you have a personal reason for it, too.
Yep. Because of my bitch principles.
So, still looking forward to this hunting trip that we're supposed to be taking here. Ordered. I ordered a new bipod.
I forgot how to play this game. I haven't
Still
played it in
don't
over
want-
a month.
I've never played it. I still want to play it.
Contaminating suit. All
It's a
clear.
good game.
Welcome, Sam Porter
Very
Bridges.
story driven. I don't remember anything.
I need to 100% Metal Gear Solid. I got really close to that, though. I'm never going to 100% the online version.
Oh, this is embarrassing. I've been streaming for 15 minutes and I've just been scrolling through menus. Anyway.
So, let's see.
I got some ideas for the game. I've been thinking a lot lately.
My shoulders fucking killing me. I don't know why.
I've been thinking, like, the main character's eye color will change depending on what magic class you start off with.
Right.
Like,
Trying to.
he'll have 2 sets of irises. No. Yes. 2 sets of irises. One will be one color and the other one will be a different color. Each ring represents a different magic class.
Okay, so you know that the iris is the part around the pupil, yeah?
Yes. There'll be 2 sets.
Okay.
It'll be like the normal iris that makes the basic color, and then a second iris even bigger around it.
Okay, so yeah,
Like an outer
Alright.
layer.
it's just more or less like an outer ring because there's already a thing that's on the outside of your iris that pretty much arcs the outside of it, or
Yeah.
at least what it looks like. It looks like it's the outside of it. I'm taking this exit right here. But yeah, it's, you know how some people it'll look like they have like a dark ring around their iris. That's
Yes.
basically it.
Yeah. I'm thinking like 3 total circles in your eye.
Right. I mean, these people aren't already not really human anyway.
No, they're a breed of elf
Okay.
that are meant for like casting like advanced military magic. Meanwhile, the Pazook elves are like, or well, they don't have to be elves. They can just be like desert people.
R2.
They don't cast magic. They rely on brute strength.
Sucks that Star Wars already did that with like the whole, it's like, you know, the marksman sand people thing.
Yeah, the
Because that
Tusken
was,
Raiders.
yeah, because that was based off of, it's like the Afghans, like pretty much like the Khyber Pass region, like with like Pakistan and in Afghanistan. It's like that's based off of them.
Fuck. I hate it when YouTube does this. Oh, it was someone else. I didn't see that. Oh, because I'm not a multi-stream.
I'll be 6:31. If I had taken the long way, I would have gotten there at like 7 something. I wouldn't have time to get ready for tomorrow. Or, actually, I would have time to get ready for tomorrow, but I won't have time to do literally anything else.
Oh yeah, I got a new wireless headset so I can walk around my room and not have to worry about yanking on cords.
I wish I had this headset, and I wish that it actually worked with,
Linux.
yeah, like Linux Discord. Because Linux Discord, pretty much, like, it has the same options as normal Discord. Like, I have Vencord on my PC. So if you know what Vencord is, it's basically a Discord client that gives you a bunch more like features and stuff. It's like fake emojis, fake nitro, that other stuff. So,
That's cool.
oh, there's a
Beginning scan.
just like
Have a
Magic
pleasant journey.
Cow. I think Magic Cow is actually a chain of ice cream shops. Oh. It's always nice seeing local ice cream shops. But yeah, Vencord lets you do the things. But I think they're working on it. It's like, so then you can actually use, like, you can stream and then not have it basically being piped through your mic activity, like, on Discord. Because that's the way that it works whenever you're doing it through the browser, and that's basically what Linux Discord is, really. Or at least, no, not really, because the actual Linux app for the Linux Discord app, it is a proper app that was developed for Linux, but the devs just don't fucking update it. So the way that I use it, and the way that Vencord works on Linux, it's a front end for the web version of Discord. And the way that the web version of Discord works is it takes your mic output and it pipes
All clear.
the
Sam,
audio
Bridges.
from whatever it is you're streaming into your mic activity. So basically, whenever sound is going from your stream for other people to hear it, it's basically treating it as if you're talking, and the audio from whatever you're streaming is what you're saying. So obviously that leads to a few issues when you are trying to use a headset,
Weapons restriction.
because I've tried to stream while using the Galaxy Buds, but apparently it just doesn't work. So another idea that I've had was maybe I could use the wireless mic and wireless headphone combo, or because I honestly need more options when it comes to, please, I really don't need someone to fucking rear end me, this motherfucker. Every single time, there's always someone that just decides to take a turn. And we're going basically the speed limit. It's like, I can't just slam on my brakes, because then that person behind me is definitely going to ram into me. Just absolutely oblivious people. Anyway,
Yeah, with the
I've
game.
been thinking
I
of
was-
getting like,
Oh, go ahead.
yeah, I've been thinking of getting like a desktop mic and then just having some good headphones and then plugging those into like a.
That's exactly what I did. If you pull up my stream right now, you'll see that that in my setup.
Yeah, and then also like having like a DAC to pass those things through.
I've got that.
So yeah, but the one that I'm thinking of is the what is it, like the Sound Blaster G? I think it's like a G6 or a G7. I forgot what it was, but it's the smaller one. It's portable. It's like there's like I actually have that on my my Christmas list. If that doesn't end up getting a lot, then maybe, I don't know. I mean, a lot of the stuff that's in my Christmas list is stuff that I wouldn't normally buy unless I have like everything else that I like just squared away. Because currently all of my money is going towards like modifying my rifle or getting ready for this hunting trip. And otherwise, there's some specific, emergency stuff and things that are just living fees. Is that person transporting a coat? Anyway, yeah.
Oh yeah, I went out to lunch with some friends at the pizza parlor right next to where I work. And this is a strip mall in the middle of a suburban area. Two dudes pull up in horses and go shopping at the Trader Joe's next door.
Where did they tie up their horses?
I don't know. All as I know, I saw two dudes on horses with Trader Joe's bags in their hands.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I think it was yesterday. I had the wonderful idea of trying to go Black Friday shopping.
I did my Black Friday shopping early.
Sam, I
Yeah,
hate to say
well,
it, but I've got a high priority request. While this has nothing
Went
to do with our
to-
network expansion operation,
I tried to go
some major
to.
cause were concerned. You can pick up the order via the
I don't think
terminal
we
at
went to the
Capital
mall
Lots
when we
Western
visited.
Distro Center. Let's save the detailed briefing until
Did
then.
we?
What?
Don't delay, Sam.
Did
This one's
we?
important.
Did we actually visit the mall when you visited?
We went to the Oriental Market,
Right. So we went there.
but we
We
didn't
went
go
to
to
Steak-
an actual mall.
Man. So
So, stop going
Zach would remember it, but it's Sunrise. I don't live anywhere near Sunrise though. But
Eyes open, dumbass.
Sawgrass Mills. It's the big mall that's in Sunrise. I basically had the bright idea of trying to go to Sawgrass Mills after I got out of work on Friday. This person is riding my fucking ass. Little they know, my right turn signal doesn't fucking. So, yeah. Anyway.
It's okay. It's alright.
Zero fucking parking spots. Like, there was absolutely nowhere to park. There were people just lined up, basically just, funneling through with, okay, traffic's not coming from that way. But yeah, it's like, there were, like, security guards and, like, police officers just, like, waving people on and all that. And, yeah. That was my luck at that mall, but basically I decided to go elsewhere. Yeah, that Best Buy. Yep. Best Buy is still fucking packed. even the day after. Yeah. So I went to another mall. It's like it's a lesser known one. Barely anyone's looking there. Went and got what I wanted to get. Got out. So every and I got a thing for myself, which was the coffee and whiskey body spray from Body Works.
Almost there.
There's something in the fucking spot. Shit.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about for the rough draft of this game, I'm thinking about making all the missions like musical references, and the song's meaning will have a correlation with the name of the or the type of mission that you'll be playing.
This person's license plate is fucking Miar 69. Sister seems to like go places.
Like
Bars.
fighting the king of the Pazook Empire. The name of the song, or the name of the song that would correlate with the missions, is a King Nothing. How about that? I'm thinking if I can sell the rights to this game, I'll make sure that King Nothing plays during that boss battle.
The thing with that is...
Yes, copyright. But I won't be making money. Yeah.
I would rather go for dwarves references.
I have
Like
made a
lesser
great mistake.
Speaking
I'm surrounded by men who want to destroy me. That came out wrong.
the dog has a big head. I mean, I like the baby, but it's got a big head. I'd love it if there were less people just walking around. So then I don't have to break behind them. Yeah, I'm thinking about you, jackass. Jesus fucking Christ, okay. Somebody paint that. Pretty sure someone already has.
Right here for them.
Huh?
Sorry, I'm still playing Death Stranding. I took the wrong approach to this mission.
I'm saying.
Turn the music down a little bit so I can hear you.
So, this person are That's great though. It's like I'm basically parked in between two people that need to get into their fucking driver's side doors. Like one's basically backed in, one's drawn forward. Real nice. Real nice. just have to make sure that my part's well. I need to piss. Very friendly sound.
I've successfully outrun. Alright, now to actually go back there and try and get what I went there to get.
How many fuel has to eat this real quick?
Keep it up. Keep it up.
You all dressed up for. You taking her car? You taking her car? It would be best if you do.
Oh, that's not what I want to do. Oh, it's telling me bad, right?
He needs to pee because I'm not gonna. Honestly, guy needs to go to sleep.
I have not slept since Thursday.
You can do what you did.
Oh, they can see me.
Clear. Put all this stuff down. Hey, there's no one here in the apartment. Except for me and my dog. You know what that means. Well, I'm setting you up to say something fun. Actually, let's see.
Hello.
Were you able to hear anything I was saying?
No. I was too busy focusing on stealth.
Yeah, I was saying, I'm the only one in the apartment. You know what that means.
Time to call some listener on Discord.
Anyway. It's time to be an absolute fucking menace.
With this game, I was thinking of, like, how about when he... Okay, so how Orin becomes immortal is during a war, he lost his arm and the will to fight, but he wants it back, so he searches for a fountain of Aeon. Aeon grants him an arm and a new body at the cost of his memories and reverting him back to an infant.
There we go.
Or no, at the cost of him becoming an infant, as such, he loses all his memories in the process and has to be re-raised. What do you think?
Yeah.
There we go.
So, the general demeanor of, because, like, you say Aeon, that's supposed to be a god, right?
Yes, the progenitor god.
Alright, so... So, more or less, depending on the actual, personality of this god, you're probably gonna have to have, like, a certain reason as to why they would just turn him into a child.
I was thinking it was like stem cells to regrow the limb because the god doesn't have power. Who's that actor that played Superman? Who was like big on promoting stem cell research, and South Park did an episode where he just eats fetuses and regains the ability to walk.
But a good way of doing this would just be like, okay, so from what I can tell from what you're saying, their domain, like it's either time or some kind of fucking like thing of life.
I couldn't control them. Kirk's too strong.
It's like, which one of the two?
Or no, yeah, she just reverts time for him.
Alright, so if their domain is time, then yeah, that would make sense. But if there's another one for like life, growth, and healing, defeat the purpose of him going toward some. I don't fucking know. There has to be some kind of reasoning as to why he would go to a time god instead of anything else, or the reason why she would end up just fucking
How I'm
first.
going to have it is every race in the game has a progenitor god, and Aeon is the progenitor god of the Avali.
Alright. Here's another thing that you could probably do. You could have, like, random outcasts of, like, certain races that'll end up worshipping someone else's fucking, someone else's god.
Yeah,
It's like, and honestly, that's another thing that I really don't like drawing from, but it's more or less, that's a thing in D&D as well. It's like, there are gods in that game that are gods to, like, specific types of races. But there's nothing stopping anyone else from worshipping those gods either.
yeah. The whole premise of the game is there are good people on both sides, and history is written by the victors.
Mosquito inside of the No, there's a fucking mosquito in the apartment! Oh,
Oh, I thought you were saying no in terms of what I just said.
Oh yeah, but there's it makes sense for this setting. But
Yeah, it's high fantasy.
more or less, here's the thing with that. It's like that's actually getting really tired at this point.
Alright.
And at this point in time, honestly, there's a bigger market for stuff that's like just straight up cut and dry, like versus stuff.
Just what?
Yep, that was definitely my back.
Huh?
Just, no, I didn't hear what you said. It was kind of muffled.
There's a bigger market for like light versus dark, good versus evil stuff now.
Alright.
Like that's. But I mean, otherwise the story is probably not really gonna do if you do that. So, based on the way that you have it set up.
That's one a big meatball. Or that's a one a big mushroom. Okay, what he's going to do is, depending on what route you take, you will eventually be bought as a slave and forced to work for the royal family.
I'm not trying to hunt this fucking mosquito down. Also, yeah, I heard what you said. Because I cannot be getting woken up in the middle of sleep because of that piece of shit. Mosquito is trying to eat its unborn babies.
Norman, move slowly. Move slowly. I also need to figure out how to write, like, a good barbaric king with his own harem.
Motherfucker! Sit still!
Having trouble with that mosquito?
Fucking let me kill you. You don't belong in this world.
Too close.
Fucking hell. Where is it? That better not be you up there. You fucking piece of shit.
Nobody out here but us damn fools.
Oh, I didn't pick up that ladder.
Where the fuck is it? So at the moment it looks like it's trying to fucking rest. And if it's trying to rest...
Yeah, I have to go back and pick up that ladder. God dang it. I don't have any ladders.
Oh, there it is. Alright. Get the dish rag.
I'm not picking that up.
One foot. Right from the end.
Oh, the fucker behind her. Okay. There is no fucking way. Oh my god. What even?
Oh yeah, for the Barbarian King of Pazook. I was thinking, like,
Piece of shit, sit still.
since he's immortal too, but his
Yeah.
reawakening to his immortality, he
Didn't cost him anything.
what?
It didn't cost him anything. Right?
He was killed in a raid by the Avali, but when he got brought back by Thon, he spent years creating an uprising underground to stage a coup and fight back against the Avali.
Nobody out here but us damn
But
Oh, I got it. I fucking got it. Alright, keep going.
But in the time he was underground, he didn't know that there was peace between the Avali and Pazook after that raid. Since the person, or the highest position of the Avali is the Lodestar. And that'll be like since they're like a military country, he won't have known that the Lodestar that did the raids on the Pazook villages was killed in a civil war. The one where Aaron loses his arm and his ability to fight.
Also,
And then during Arn's boss battle with him, he learns that everything he did was in vain,
Just you. You're
since the man he set out to kill was already dead. But he did that by just being an ignorant fool. Or being an ignorant fool cost him everything.
alright. Alright, so I got the mosquito. I have proof of kill. There's also a blood smear on one of the vents. That was a big fucking scheme.
Ah!
There's cobbler, algae, stuffing.
Peach cobbler.
Fucking
It's like Arn, like Cardus, the Pazook King, or yeah, Barbarian King. Tells Arn that he did this to overcome or he did it all to get revenge on the Lodestar that would raid the Pazook.
Did I ever actually tell you about the world building server that I'm in? Even though
No, I don't think you did.
So basically, here's the thing: if you want to get like, it depends on how in depth you want to get with your world. It's like, basically, if you continue to do all of the shit that's in this world building server, like, pretty much if you go back in like in the channel history, there's basically like a theme of, I think it's like theme of
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
it's basically, you know, a question about, it's like, okay, so what's this thing that they do in your world?
Thank you.
I'm going to edit that so it looks like it's a bad game when his feet clip to the floor. That was editor's note by me.
Yeah. So it's like one of the things in there was, what the fuck was it? Something to do with, nope, nope, nope. It's just getting further and further away from my mind. Very nice, very cool. But
Delivering cargo.
fucking no. I could probably invite you to it.
Well, I'll be.
There is
Just that
a
I've given
member
up on
limit,
seeing this again.
but I'm pretty sure that if
Finish your
I
book by
invite
its cover,
it's
though,
actually
huh?
active there,
Let me take
then
notes.
they probably just get inactive.
Very, very
After
nice.
this cutscene, I'm going to the
exactly
bathroom.
like I
I really have to go.
Talk about lucky.
Piss yourself. Unless you need to shit. In that case,
Both.
go to the bathroom.
I can smell you
shit.
shitting yourself.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I had never heard that kid's voice before I'd watched the entire video. Man, there are things that I would like to say, but I can't even say that.
I can't. There are few bona fide. Good work. New order.
Anyway, so I'm gonna get some stuffing, some greens. My grandmother apparently likes to call it fried corn, but there's more than just corn in it. There's corn, okra, there's pieces of bacon, there's tomato strips. Like, buddy, you're like, you're one ingredient away from like a but I know that people don't like saying that because, you know, it makes them feel stupid or something. I'm not sure.
Alright, I'll be right back. Gotta go.
Alright.
Okay, I'm back.
Yes. I'm very proud of myself. This game again. Funnily enough, that's only the second mosquito that I've ever had to kill in this apartment.
We're finally getting rain out here in the months that it's supposed to rain. Unlike Florida, where it rains in the summer 24/7.
It rains all the fucking time every month. The only times when it doesn't rain is when winter decides to actually. There's no such thing as fall here.
It's just summer and winter. That's it.
It's spring, summer, and winter. It's like, unless you really knew what you were looking for, you'd think that spring and summer are the same thing in Florida. Fucking succeed.
Now get out there and do some good.
So that's the fucky thing, too. It's like, just a while ago, I was like, oh yeah, I don't hate Florida. In fact, I actually like Florida. So I'll probably come back and visit.
Restrictions lifted.
Now,
Oh, bees crouch.
now I'm just saying I'm tired of Florida. I'm fucking tired of being here.
Time to move to Montana.
Time to move to Montana and have all of my fucking car bottoms out. Because the funny thing is, I don't know, would I be living close enough to the, but yeah, basically that part of Montana that I would like to move to is, I think it's actually considered part of the Pacific Northwest. So good news for you, it'd be very easy for you to visit.
Yeah. Oh, there's a bridge over there? I didn't see that.
Fucking mom and sister went out, left me here.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to sit and talk about some plot points for reference when writing this story.
Yep. Because the big question is, like, what is the tolerance for similarity between your stories and others?
Racism. Your silence is 1,000 words.
Because I have to fucking think about it for a second. It's like the first
Elf
part
on
is
elf
the
crime.
But on the other hand, it's like it's like there's an actual reason for that fucking for that answer.
Oh yeah. After Arn... Okay, so... Arn is falsely accused of slaughtering a village with the scout team by the Pazook King. They knew he was going to be there because there was an insider or a spy in the Pazook to inform the the whereabouts of the Umali. And he saw the scout team was going to take shelter in, or like, neighboring this village. So they blow up the village, blame it on Arn. He's executed to prevent a war. War happens anyway. Arn wakes up 7 years, like 40 years later. This is just a rough draft. Like, Cardis is, like, playing his cards. He's not just a barbarian, he's also a good thunk. Or he's also a brainlet. So what'd you think?
I mean, yeah, those are things that can happen.
Yeah.
But
Or he's like...
here's the thing.
Yes.
Because you can, honestly... And... Jesus fuck. I'm having a hard time remembering how you would react to saying certain things. But, more or less, here's the thing. Anyone can actually make, like, a certain
That's a big one.
chain of events happen in the story. But more or less, here's the thing, too. Everyone in that sequence of events is to have a reason as to why they're doing what they're doing.
Yes, I'm still coming up with that.
So, more or less, here's the thing. If you make a character, you need to also make them have a set of goals, beliefs, values, likes, dislikes. And then they
I know with
interact with them.
Cardis, he just has a hatred for the Volley and wants to wipe them out.
See, he needs to have a reason for that as well.
Because they killed him and slaughtered his village in a raid.
Alright.
And he was brought back. He believes he was brought back for the sole purpose of getting a second chance at wiping out the Volley.
So at one point, you probably have something. Or like some little fucking log or some shit.
Yep.
With him coming to that conclusion.
Oh my gosh, it's a companion cube! This looks so goofy.
It's like, here's the thing about making a setting, or like a story, or anything. You look at the people that have made stories that are just, you know, world-renowned, just like some of the most popular shit ever. They'll take side characters that basically only ever show up for like maybe It's like a chapter, maybe 1 or 2 pages.
How
And
about
they'll have
the
an
game
entire
opens up with you being the lodestar who initiates the raid on that town that Cardis was a part of? And you just wouldn't
good
guess
thought.
it was him.
Yeah.
And then there's a flashback to that at one point. Like when he's talking about his past and he's like building up his own lore. That comes up that he was in a town that was raided.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
The thing with that is,
Clear. All weapons will remain armed.
best way to do that is,
Thank you.
that just stays as an uniform. That doesn't actually get picked up or
Decontaminating
learned
suit. All
by
clear.
the player character that they were
Someone's out.
originally the person that ended up
I've got
participating.
a piece of software where I can write all this down.
Right.
I'll have to pull that up in a bit. I delivered the cube. Not just any cube, the companion
The legend
cube.
return. How you doing, Sam? You trying to put the rest of us to
But
shame?
yeah, and it's like even if they do end up learning, it's like it would have to be like at the absolute end of their journey, like after everything's said and done. It's
There
like
is
basically-
one major plot mechanic that I want to go over too, and that's memory fragments.
Oh boy. I hope you know what that reaction means, though.
I'm putting way too much on myself as an amateur dev.
Well,
Or I'm aiming
that
too high.
also, that's also. That's been done a little bit too much already.
Alright. I know at one point Arn is going to find his
like,
wife's
how-
diary and he's going to read it and regain his memories to a point. He'll regain some of his old memories from before he was immortal and lost his arm.
It's been a while since we talked about the story, but I think more or less the story would be more compelling if he just never found out. Until, like, maybe, like, at the end of his life, he, more or less is just there before his god. And more or less he's having a recap of his life, and it's, and everything that led up to it.
Oh yeah, like the both his original version and his rebirth version, like high patriots, wanna become the next lodestar, support your troops kind of guy.
So it would be even better if he actually had an end of life experience.
Yes, he will die, but he's going to become like this just jaded old man where nothing affects him because he's immortal. He can't age. He can't die. So he searches for the next immortal that can kill him. But the problem is it's a kid.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm just saying things, but also, what do you think of my suggestions? Because, more or less, it would make the ending more impactful. It would also,
I'm gonna end the stream after this cutscene. That way, we can start like jotting this all down.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for
All right.
It's like, if we forget anything, you can scrub right back through it.
Yep.